Shalom. Let's give all praises, fear, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Rakakwadash. Shalom to you, brothers and sisters, warriors. This is Proverbs 23 and verse 21. It says, "For the drunkard and the glutton shall come to poverty, and drowsiness shall clothe a man with rags. Hearken unto thy father that begat thee, and despise not thy mother when she is old. Buy the truth and sell it not, also wisdom and instruction and understanding. The father of the righteous shall greatly rejoice, and he that begetteth a wise child shall have joy of him. Thy father and thy mother shall be glad, and she that bare thee shall rejoice. My son, give me thine heart, and let thine eyes observe my ways." So the Lord wants us to give him our heart, our mind, our focus. Verse 27, "For a whore is a deep ditch, and a strange woman is a narrow pit. She also lieth in wait as for a prey, and increaseth the transgressors among men." And that's what's going on in this time, this world and wickedness, and the whore, the confusion of this place is increasing the transgressors among men, because men of the world, they're far away from the Lord, and they're becoming transgressors. They're transgressing against the Lord, and really also against themselves. They're guiding them into that ditch, that's the slaughter. Verse 28, "She also lieth in wait as for a prey, and increaseth the transgressors among men." Who hath woe, right? Who hath destruction? Who hath sorrow? Who hath contentions? Who hath babbling? Who hath wounds without cause? Who hath redness of eyes? They that tarry long at the wine, they that go to seek mixed wine. They tarry long at the wine, and it's referring to the drunkenness of this place, the fornication. The house of mirth, the house of confusion. They're celebrating and committing abominations with the heathen, and they become one with the heathen. And we're witnessing that, like in the precept, when the Lord, allowed, it was like more like a parable, where there was a hole in the wall, right? And we were capable of seeing the abominations of our people among the heathens. They become one with the heathen, right? And that wasn't even the worst. The worst things were more hidden in there, but the Lord allowed us to see it. So, and we see it today. Verse 30, "They that tarry long at the wine, they that go to seek mixed wine. Look not thou upon the wine when it is red, when it giveth his color in the cup, when it moveth itself aright. At the last it biteth like a serpent, and strength and stingeth like an adder. Thine eyes shall behold strange woman, and thine heart shall utter perverse things. Yet thou shalt be as he that lieth down in the midst of the sea, or as he that lieth upon the top of a mast." So very windy, top of a mast. That's where the that's the top of the boat where they have those long sheets, those long fabric. They hold the wind so that it can move. So it's like it's not stable. You know, people, they're lying down somewhere that is not stable. 35. They have stricken me. Shall thou say, and I was not sick? They have beaten me, and I felt it not. When shall I awake? I will seek it yet again. Be not thou envious against evil men, neither desire to be with them. For their heart studieth destruction, and their lips talk of mischief. Through wisdom is an house builded, and by understanding it is established. And by knowledge shall the chambers be filled with all precious and pleasant riches. So the riches are going to the chambers where the righteous are at, not where, the fools and the destruction is taking place. Verse 5, a wise man is strong, and a man of knowledge increaseth strength. For by wise counsel thou shalt make thy war, and in multitude of counselors there is safety. So we're making this war. It says again, for by wise counsel thou shalt make thy war, and in multiple of counselors there is safety. Wisdom is too high for a fool. He openeth not his mouth in the gate. He that deviseth to do evil shall be called a mischievous person. The thought of foolishness is sin, and the scorner is an abomination to men. If thou faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small. And that's the whole point, man. If you're quitting now, if you're being deceived now, your strength was never the Lord. It was something else. It was small. Guys didn't have the Ruach HaKodesh. They didn't have the spirit, the wisdom. They just know the story of Yahushua, but they don't follow his instructions. Verse 11, if thou forbear to deliver them that are drawn unto death, and those that are ready to be slain, if thou sayest, behold, we knew it not, doeth not he that pondereth the heart consider it? And he that keepeth thy soul, doeth not he know it? And shall not he render to every man according to his works? Right? The Lord knows. You can't lie to the Lord. You can't pretend that you don't know something. The Lord knows everything, and he will judge according to your works. Guys are in the spirit of Cain. They're acting dumb, but they know what they did. They know they're doing wickedness. Verse 13, my son, eat thou honey, because it is good, and the honeycomb which is sweet to thy taste. So shall the knowledge of wisdom be unto thy soul. When thou hast found it, then there shall be a reward, and thy expectation shall be not cut off. Our expectation is not going to be cut off, man, because we have wisdom. We are receiving the knowledge and the instructions of the Lord. We're pleasing him. So the strangeness of our salvation is happening, and it's not getting cut off. We're meeting the Lord's expectation. So he's making sure that our expectation is not cut off. Verse 16, for a just man falleth 7 times and riseth up again, but the wicked shall fall into mischief. Rejoice not when thine enemy falleth, and let not thy heart be glad when he stumbleth, lest the Lord see it, and it displease him, and he turn away his wrath from him. Fret not thyself because of evil men, neither be thou envious at the wicked. So I've noticed that in these camps, when they see Esau, enjoying their falling kingdom, they're envious. They want that. They want their money. They want their fame. They want their clothes. They want their jewelry. They want their they want to be good in this kingdom, which is falling, you see. So the Lord is displeased with that. At the same time, when they see also again Esau destroyed, being judged, then they rejoice at that too. When the Lord told us to not rejoice in any of these things, focus on you, focus in rejoicing in the Lord, not in our enemy, whether they're good or not. Forget them, they're spittle. And among also these 2/3 of our people, they're like unto heathens, right? So just focus on pleasing the Lord and rejoice because the Lord is on your side. Rejoice because your name is written in the book of heaven. If you're righteous, don't look at the wicked and the wickedness, and don't be envious, and don't be rejoicing over their death. Focus on you, man. Let the wicked be wicked still. Let them be destroyed. It's nothing new under the sun. They're gonna be destroyed. They're falling. So just stop wasting your time in watching those things. Watch yourself. Watch the spirit. Watch the righteous. Watch the sheep. Edify yourselves and sharpen each other. Close the door. If you're in the chamber, you're not gonna be among the heathen. You're gonna be among the righteous, man. You're gonna be rejoicing because you're in closed doors, like the Ark of Noah. Noah wasn't jumping up and down when the wicked were drowning and being consumed by judgment, by the first death. Noah was not focused on that, man. Noah was focused on what it was inside the ark and waiting until the Lord opened the doors, to continue the journey. He was focused on the journey the Lord gave him. So with that, let's give all praises, fear, and glory and honors to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Kakwadash, Shalom.